Hello and welcome to the live and exclusive coverage of the Odisha State League. And this is match number 21 between BIDANASI Club and Sports Odisha. We are almost done. We are already done rather with the toss of the coin. BIDANASI Club will be in blue whereas Sports Odisha will be seen in red. The match officials for today are Suresh Kumar Das, the main referee, with Sasikanta Dasya, Sheikhul Haq Khan, the assistant referees, and the fourth official being Ravin Vishwas. The match commissioner Durga Madhav Naik. Your commentator for today would be me, Devan Shunthalia, as we are just building up towards kickoff. Here's the lineup of Bidanasi Club. It is Ashish Kumar Pradhan, Deepak Odam, Rishwan Shoka, Dipin A, the captain Rajesh Nayak, Prayash Panda, Manoj Kumar Das, Wangden Lama, Srijit, Jamie Joy in goal, and Muhammad Ashik. Followed by the lineup of Sports Odisha, Sanjay Hemdam in goal, Lesan Kumar Munda, Ganesh Naik, Pintu Samal. Then you have Rehman, Prashanta Shrihari, the captain, Raisen Tudu, Chandrama Purti, Dashrath, Alok, and Ronik Maji. And they are coached by Gangadhar Behera. And with the blow of the referee's whistle, we kick off match number 21 of the Odisha State League. Here's a long ball, front up, cleared away though. These are not the most perfect conditions. The game already delayed by almost an hour, and we can just see how tough the conditions are to play football here. Muddy patches on the ground, never easy for the footballers, but one thing for certain, all these footballers just enjoy playing in the rain. They just enjoy being in the mud, diving, just brings out the inner child in them. And here comes the team in blue. The cross comes in as well. The defense went to sleep on that occasion, but the attack failed to capitalize on it. What a cross from the captain! Just needed a tap in front of goal. Did not come, but they are coming close. Very, very early in the game with Anasi Club. What a frantic start this has been to the game. Bidanasi Club on the ball. Possession given away. Stolen back as well though. As I was talking about the conditions here, not easy conditions. And so you will see a lot of missed passes, a lot of passes not finding their targets because you just do not know the pace of the ball. The pace at which the ball will roll on to the other side from the pitch. Here's the captain going back to his number 11. Takes on a couple of defenders, but good defending at that. As you can see the team comparison at the bottom of the screen. With Anasi Club have scored 3 goals as compared to Sports Odisha who have scored 5. Here's a replay, the shot. Almost finding the top corner. But that word almost carries a significant amount of significance in football. You can hit the post, you can hit the inside of the post, you can hit the bar, you can do everything. It does not find the back of the net, it does not. Here's the team comparison. Bidanasi Club have played a couple of games, they have won one and lost one. On the other hand, Sports Odisha, they have also played a couple, both the teams playing their third game. And as compared to Bidanasi, they have won one as well, but they are yet to lose a game in the Diamond League. They have drawn one and won one, both the teams keeping a clean sheet apiece. And as far as the goals are concerned, expect a lot of goals from Sports Odisha. They have already scored 5 in the 2 games, and the team in red certainly know how to find the back of the net. Having said all of that, this will not be a regular game by any sort of imagination. Either this can be a boring 0-0 probably because of the conditions, or this game can open up. And if it opens up, Man, we are in for some entertainment. Remember Bengaluru playing one game, Bengaluru FC, at the Kantirva. It was what? Against Istikol. I'm not certain of the opposition, but it was in the AFC Cup. And the conditions were so horrible that it was almost, there were wet puddles on the pitch. So it was almost impossible to play football. And out of the 22 players, 21 struggled. Have a guess who did not. Just have a guess on that. Yes, it's the captain, leader, legend, Sunil Chhetri. Bengaluru went on to win that game 3-0. They went away, got a significant draw, a match that no one back in India got to watch with Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. He was the hero in that away game. But my oh my, in the home game, Sunil Chhetri, when no one could pass a ball, no one could run with the ball, no one could dribble the ball because of the conditions, he just never let the ball roll on the pitch. Just played it. Have you seen that Gerard PK clip? Pretty sure many of you would have seen that Gerard PK clip. Just keeping the ball onto his feet, not letting the ball bounce, and just running forward with the ball. Yes, that was Sunil Chhetri. Did not let the ball bounce onto the puddles. Just went on and on and on. Just manufactured everything. What we would expect from a certain Sunil Chhetri is being at the end of proceedings. He His game is almost based like Ronaldo. Just you give him a chance in the box, he'll finish it off. But that day, Sunil Chhetri channeled out his inner Messi. Just raced through the midfield, created everything. Such was the impact on the play. I'm not pretty sure whether he scored that day or not. Might have scored one or might not have, but he was the creator in chief that day. I'm not pretty sure about the opposition, but just go search Bengaluru 3-0 AFC Cup. Do a YouTube search and watch the highlights of that game. My oh my, Sunil Chhetri just ruled the roots on that occasion. And here come the team in blue. BIDANASI Club on right hand side. Number 11 once again. Looking for options. Goes on the outside. Last ditch challenge coming in. Will be the first corner of the game for BIDANASI Club. Not a corner. Goal kick given by the referee. That is a brilliant piece of skill in the middle of the park. But as we said, just look at those conditions. Never easy. Never easy to play football. And he has lost possession of the ball. Here come the team in red. And one thing for certain, you will see a lot of tackles flying in. Players just love to tackle in these conditions. Man, these are beautiful conditions. Not for the neutral, but for the players just to enjoy. Players who enjoy football. Leave winning or losing aside for a day. These are picture perfect conditions for footballers. We have all played football in the rain as young children. When we just used to throw our shirts away and just play football in the rain. Off the record, pretty much I was playing football in the rain just an hour back here in Calcutta. I'm just too enthusiastic about the game being played in the rain. As of now, let's shift our attention back to this game. Has been a frantic start. Here comes Sports Odisha on the other side. Long ball up front. Too easy for the BIDANASI defense. That's a brilliant ball. The striker just failed to control it. Here comes a shot from distance. The keeper was in the way. But the BIDANASI Club have certainly started on the front foot. That's a decent turn. Tried the through ball there. Did not quite catch it. A shot from distance that could have been dangerous. Took a deflection. Now this one certainly will be the first corner of the game for Bidanasi club. That was a dangerous delivery. But here comes Sports Odisha on the other side. Just not easy to pass the ball in these slippery conditions. That's what I meant. Look, the ball just stopped on that occasion.
That's a foul. He has been almost taken down. He was shielding the ball. What is brilliant play from Sports Odisha. Look at that. Just you are never going to win the ball. Never ever going to get a goal from that area. But just to put your leg in there and to win a free kick for your side. That is commitment of the highest order. Just good to see the sportsmanship between both the players. At the end of a bad tackle, as you could say, should have been a yellow card as well. Late, dangerous challenge, but the referee just getting on with the game at the moment. Here's the free kick. Went for goal. My oh my. Look at the power on that shot. Danger still not over though. Finally is. Need to have a look at the replay of that one. My oh my. That was almost like a rocket. Good save that. Came straight at the keeper, but the zing on that shot. Here's a long ball. Chested down brilliantly. Looking to go past the defender. Has he kept the ball in play? Certainly has. Almost an open goal here. I should not be saying open goal when there are six defenders in the way. What I meant was the keeper is not quite there. Could have taken a first timer, but that is bodies on the line stuff from Sports Odisha. Just the sheer commitment from these players. Man, there's a lot at stake in today's game, as you can see. Here's a brilliant cross, a free header as well. Needed to keep that shot on target because that could have been trouble for BIDANASI club, or rather for Sports Odisha. He has done brilliantly to keep the ball in play on that occasion. The ball is still in play. As the player is down, the referee overlooking it at the moment will certainly stop play now. Restart in play and a long ball. A shot from distance. No troubles for the keeper though. You will see a lot of shots from distance because it's not easy to carry the ball in the final third. Either you have to do it with the help of long passes or you will have to go for goal from distance because it is the need of the hour. The conditions demand it. How good is that turn? It's been completely taken down though. The referee gives a throw in for the opposition. Certainly a lot at stake in this game. Just the amount of energy the players are putting in. That's a cheap giveaway. A long pass up front. A diving header to clear it away. That's one for the picture scrapbooks. He'll probably end of the game. He'll go watch a replay, take a picture, and put it in his bedroom. That's one picturesque clearance. Good pressing guard.
Free kick for Bidanasi club. Going long with the clearance, no troubles. Will go straight out of play for an opposition goal kick. Once again, the keeper going long. The bounce troubling the players because it's not even bounce. You just do not know how much the ball will bounce off the surface. Sports Odisha on the other side. A long cross coming in straight into the arms of the keeper. He will catch those all day long. That's a brilliant turn to go past the defender. And here's the number 11 once again. Puts in a fine ball. And how have Bidanasi club not scored on that occasion? That is brilliant work on the right hand side, not for the first time. This reminded me of that Messi assist to Alvarez against Croatia. Just went past the defender, put in a similar ball, cut it back for the striker. Certainly no Julian Alvarez here. And this is what Indian football lack. It's not just at the top level when you see it in the ISL, in the I League, that strikers just do not find the back of the net. It's nothing wrong with the creativity. You will find creative players in India. You will find your Brandons, you will find your Sahals, you will find your Thapas. The problem is finding that number nines, finding that center forwards, or even these midfielders when they come up front, right in front of the goal. They just fail to find the back of the net. Apart from that ever so young guy called Sunil Chetri, who do we have? You can name all these players, the Manveers and the Rahim Alis. They just fluff in front of goal. So this is what Indian football needs to develop. And let me just give my 2 cents on it. Everyone says remove the foreign strikers from the ISL, from the I League. Yes, now in the I League there will be less players playing. In the second division, foreigners have been completely removed. That's a perfectly good step. But removing the foreigners from the ISL up front or making a rule that you cannot play a foreigner up front will be just detrimental to the quality of the league. At the moment, an Anwar Ali is facing Jason Cummings and Armando Sadiku in training, and he will be facing the likes of Jorge Pereira Diaz, Craig Stewart when he comes up, and Anwar Ali is playing centre back. Imagine an Anwar Ali, the max, the highest level of player he gets to face is a Manveer Singh or a Rahim Ali. Will his game improve? Will the game of the centre backs improve? The Indian centre backs, those Hormipam Rubias and the Narendras and the Anwar Alis, or even the Mehtab Singhs, will their game improve if they play against a striker who is not quite at the level? So it's a double edged sword. You just cannot say that do not have foreign strikers in the game. That is something that you just cannot do as a national league. Yes, you might reduce the number of foreign players. You might just say that there will be a maximum of four foreigners even in the squad for the development of young Indian players. Those are the things that can be worked out. But it just kind of ridicules me at times when people say that remove the foreign strikers from the ISL. I'm not taking sides here, but it is what it is, just my personal opinion on the issue. Because it will be so much detrimental. And Anwar Ali, at the moment, the way he is playing for the national team, Amhetab Singh just made his debut with the national team. Why are they playing so good? Because they face quality strikers. And I remember when Sunil Shetty quote about it. Before the Asian Cup, talking to Sandesh Shengan, you know what Sunil Shetty said to Sandesh Shengan? He told Sandesh Shengan, you know, you will be facing the likes of Bahrain, Thailand, and even UAE. The highest quality striker is Ali Maghboot from the UAE. Has got some 80 odd goals for his national team. Brilliant man, absolutely brilliant player. Gets 20 odd goals in the Saudi Pro League. That is amazing stats. But you face the likes of Ferran Corominas and Miku in the ISL. Is he better? Ferran Corominas played more than 300 La Liga games. As good as Ali Maghboot might be, certainly not at La Liga quality. Miku scored a brace against Real Madrid. So, will you face even one striker who will be better than the likes of Miku or a Koro? And that is why you see such top-notch performances from Sandesh Shengan, because he is facing that damn quality against him day in day out in the ISL. If he does not face that, the defense won't improve either. And another thing is, you say, how will young Indian strikers improve? The same was the situation for the centre backs. Like, centre backs did not used to get opportunities. They just did not used to get opportunities in at the ISL level. They used to be shimmed out to the fullback spots or used to be used as defensive midfielders. Look at it now. Anwar Ali, Rahul Bheke, Sandesh Shingan, Hormipam Rubia Narendra, Mehtab Singh, and plenty more coming up. So it's not about you will not get chances. Anwar Ali in any team in the ISL will be a starter, even if he has foreigners competing with his spot. If you are quality enough at a young age, you will get chances. You know, when Chetri joined Mohan Bagan, he was talking about it just the other day. Why he used number 10 in all his youth career. When he made the move to Mohan Bagan, there was Baichung and Barreto. Sunil Chetri will never get to play as a striker in that side when you have Barreto and Baichung Bhutia, an experienced Baichung Bhutia, the captain of the senior national team, and Barreto, one of the deadliest strikers we have seen in Indian football. You will never get to start or even play striker. 20 years now, Sunil Chetri, 90 to 93 odd goals for the international side, playing as a striker. When you are quality, you will make your move. You will find teams who will play you up front. You need to be quality enough. And if you are quality, if you get a couple of chances and you bang in the goals, every coach will play you. Shiva Shakti replaced Sunil Chetri in the starting 11 because he was banging in the goals for fun and Sunil Chetri was not. So that's the thing. If you are good enough, you will get to play striker, centre back, any position. Need to be quality enough. That's the thing. So removing foreigners will not do a lot of good. You need to develop young Indian players. You need to develop football at the grassroots. If they are scoring the goals, if they are banging in the goals, they will get chances. And do tell your opinion about it in the comments. Here's the corner. Nicely defended. The referee spots a foul. Free kick.
The ball just rolling out of play after the frantic start we had in the initial 10 minutes of the game. It has just the pace of the game has just slowed down. Was to be expected given the conditions. Here's the number 11 once again from the right hand side. What a brilliant player this guy is. Just try the give and go, but the number 16 not at the same level. And to put in a challenge after making that run, wow, this lad certainly has a bright future. Well, we need to find the name of this guy. On the right hand side, number 11, BIDANASI Club, sporting the jersey number 11. Because the number 11 is neither in the starting lineup of BIDANASI nor on the substitute bench. Here is the number 11 once again. Fine cross! How have they not gone in the lead? Talking about the number 11, there is no number 11 on the team sheets. The only number 11 is playing for Sports Odisha, Chandra Mohan Purti. This guy with Anasi Club, number 11, is not there. For all the scouts out there, this one is for you. Find the name of this number 11. This guy has a really bright future. And he has been brought down. Should be a yellow card. The referee rightfully pulling out his yellow card from his pocket. With Anasi players probably not happy with the decision. They want to see the card of a different color, but that's a deserved yellow, nothing more.
Free kick for Sports Odisha. Going long with the free kick. Easily cleared away by the defense. Here's the number 11 once again. Gliding past the defenders here. Cutting back inside. Finds the right pass as well. In this sleep in the slippery conditions has been a standout performer. Would have been really interested in knowing his name. The number 11 of Vidanasi club, playing on the right hand side as the right winger, but the number he's spotting is not in the starting 11 or on the substitute list. Here he is again. The number 11, first time cross in the box. Last ditch challenge coming in, and a good one at that. Here's the number 11 once again. Going past the defender, the shot comes in as well. Should I say a line in Hindi? इंडियन स्ट्राइकर्स की वही पुरानी आदत, सब कुछ सही करते हैं गोल के सामने जाके गोल नहीं मार पाते. This number 11 is certainly one to keep an eye on. He is just gliding past the defenders, finding the right passes, cross after cross. The one touch play is brilliant, the long passing is brilliant. Wow, man, what a play. Just needs to work a little more on his finishing. I've seen a lot of players in these state leagues. I've commented in many a state league in India. This guy is better than most. Certainly has the potential to be playing at a higher level. I'll not be surprised to see this guy or his name, or rather his jersey number because I don't know his name, popping up for a bigger side. Here he is again. Here he is again. Just look at him run past with the ball. And now going all the way back, tracking back. This is commitment of the highest order. Oh, this is a wrestling game going on here between the two players. Are we watching football? Are we watching WWE? Here at Sports KPI, you get to watch both in one. It's completely taken down. Wow, man. The rain has certainly eased out a bit. Did brilliantly to shield the ball and earn a corner for his side. Good to see a number of people coming on in the stands and cheering for their sides. Never easy to come to the ground in conditions like these, in times like these when it has been raining all day long. But credit where it's due. Here's the corner. Floated delivery. Cleared away. And he did brilliantly once again to earn a free kick for his side. Can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he can. The flag from the referee goes up. Helter skelter in the middle of the park is to be expected given the conditions. As here's a long ball. The defender took it from the hands of the keeper almost. Not a proper clearance, and when you give it straight to the number 11, it's never cool. Final few minutes of the first half, and here come Bidanasi Club once again. Good shielding of the ball. That will be a free kick in a really dangerous position for Bidanasi Club. Can they end the first half on a high note? They have come close on countless occasions, but they have not quite found the back of the net. This is the time. A free kick in a really dangerous position needs a good delivery in between the keeper and the defense. Needs someone to run onto the ball, or probably just pass it to the number 11 and let him weave his magic. Let's see what the captain of Bidanasi Club decides. Two-man wall certainly will not go for goal from that distance, but given the kind of screamers we have seen in this tournament, won't be a surprise. A fine delivery, but the keeper came out and did just enough. Here's the number 11 with another fine pass towards the number 8. Loses possession of the ball. We are already into added time. Cheap giveaway of possession in their own half from Bidanasi Club, and here comes Sports Odisha. They need to be quick before the referee blows his whistle. Missed time challenge. Here come the team in red on the other side. The cutback comes in as well, but there was no one to get a foot on the ball. This is brilliant work from Bidanasi Club. Just the conditions. Ho, ho, ho. The player is down probably at the end of a loose challenge from the other player. This is brilliant skill. And he has been completely taken down by a couple of players. That has to be a yellow card. If that is not a yellow card, I do not know what is. Leave a yellow card. That is as good. That is a naughty, naughty challenge. I will not be surprised if the referee pulls out a red card for that challenge. The bare minimum is a yellow card, and that will be letting go easy. That has to be a red. That is a horrible challenge. Need to look at that again, but that is a lunge. Those are the kind of lunges I've seen on Lionel Messi when he used to play against Real Madrid. Remember Sergio Ramos doing that on Messi, where he completely wiped out Messi and the referee completely wiped him out from playing or participating in the rest of the game. Let's see if it's a similar decision from the referee here. Still waiting for the referee to pull out his card from his pocket. Still waiting. The referee calling the player.
Let's see what the color of the card is. And a challenge like that, if you are issuing yellow cards, both the players need to be issued yellow cards, or you have to issue a red to one of them. This is the bare minimum. Still waiting for the referee. Still waiting. If this is just a talking to and no cards to be shown on this one, this has to be one of the most horrible decisions. And here we go again. The referee did not show a card for a challenge as horrible as that. This is the problem of Indian football. You need to protect your players. You need to protect the players who are individually talented on the ball. Otherwise, you will never have skillful players on the ball because they will be all out injured. And there comes the whistle from the referee to signal the end of the first half. Both the teams have come close on more than a couple of occasions, but the game has been marred by referee indecisions so far. At the end of the first half, it is nil nil. Join us back in 15 minutes for the start of the second half.
And we are back live with the start of the second half of the game. At the end of the first half, it was Bidanasi Club nil, Sports Odisha nil, in what was an action-packed first half. Both the teams came ever so close to breaking the deadlock, to scoring the first goal of the game, but just could not find the back of the net. Will it change in the second half is the question, or will it end a dull nil-nil? It is not a dull game by any stretch of imagination. Make no mistake, there have been has been plenty of excitement. But in football, when the scoreline stays nil-nil, this is what happens. No matter you have 25 attempts at goal, nil-nil is replicated as little to no excitement. Said at the start of this game, either this game can be an entertainer, can entertain us with goals, or this can go nil-nil because of the conditions. With the rain stopping now, the conditions have certainly improved, but by no means are they perfect to play football in. Players still dealing with these conditions. Here comes the team in red. It's blocked by the team in blue. That's a mistimed challenge. The number 11 on the far side now. Couple of step overs, trying to go past the defenders. Handball. But the assistant referee just waves play on. Here's a long ball. Goes straight out of play though. Here's a cross. Just the interception coming in at the right time. A chip ball. He has chested it down and has been brought down in the box. Probably offside because there's nothing, absolutely nothing apart from that, which can mean that that was not a penalty. Probably the offside flag went up on the far side. Both the teams have not been able to keep the ball for more than 5 seconds with themselves. The possession has kept swinging like pendulum. Given the conditions, you do not expect any better. Handball, clearly handball. Intercepted in the middle of the park and a long ball up front. The header just in time because if not for that header, the striker might have been in. Never easy to judge the bounce on this pitch. Me chest down. Good ball towards his right winger. The number 11 for once fails to get the right contact on the ball.
Corner. Here's a corner. Tried a training move there. Did not quite execute properly. Here's the number 16 with the cross, the header, and this can be chance on the counter if they are quick enough. They take too much time on the ball. Still running forward with the ball though. The team in blue finally bulldozed by a couple of players. But here they come once again. The number 10 and number 11 of the Danasi club are really, really good, especially the number 11. And I've been singing praises about him ever since the start of the first half. Shot from distance, blocked. Cheap giveaway of possession in the middle of the park. And the opposition just returns the favor. These are good skills, but cannot find the right pass. It's a brilliant couple of layoffs, just letting the ball go. If this move can end up in goal, this will be a brilliant team goal. Here comes the number 11 corner. Who was the number 10 on this occasion, though? Here's the third corner for BIDANASI club from the right hand side. A decent ball as well, but that was almost a defensive header rather than an offensive one. Never good sign to see a player down. Hopefully, he will be alright. Calls for immediate attention and substitution. Probably looks like a head injury. Hopefully, it's not too serious. Couple of goals in the crowd. Interesting and really good to see as well. The craze of football increasing in India. Good to see a variety of crowd coming in to watch the game. Even if it's 100, 200, it's a lot. On a rainy day like this, always good to see crowd in the game.
Restart in play. That's a good ball. Eventually crowded out by a couple of defenders. He's persistent on the ball. The number 22 cannot find the right pass on that occasion though. The less said about that shot, the better. The pace of the game has certainly gone down quite a lot. The game started with a bang, like in the first minute of the game. The initial 10 minutes of the game pretty much had so much of action that you do not see that much in 90. But ever since then, the pace, the quality, the fizz of the game has just gone out. As here's a substitution for Bidanasi club, the number 9 coming on. One goal can change the complexion of this game. This game just needs one goal to open up. And the moment a player can get that one goal, this game will open up. Will it come from here? No, the defensive header and the clearance comes in from Sports Odisha. This game promised goals. Sports Odisha have scored 5 and 2. On the other hand, Bidanasi Club have scored a couple, rather 3 and 2. This game promised goals, but the conditions never easy. That's a late challenge. The referee just getting on with the game. Cut back. And the chip over the defense. The defense deals with it. As here's the shot from distance. Probably could have troubled the keeper had it been 5 to 6 inches down, maybe. For now, stays nil nil. This game needs a goal, and for that goal, it has to come either out of an absolute screamer or it has to come from a defensive mistake. Here's a late challenge. That is a naughty challenge. Players just surrounding the referees, creating pressure on him to book the player. Obviously, a yellow card challenge. That is a late challenge. Could have been a red as well. But I'll be really surprised if the referee goes to his pocket here. He has booked the player. Wow. This is what the players don't like. The players want consistency from the referee. Right at the end of the first half. That, just let it be. The referee booking the player, yellow card. We get on with the game.
Shot from distance, body is in the way. There's absolutely no quality on the pitch at the moment. Just a down, given away to the opposition. Here comes Sports Odisha from the left hand side, cutting inside. The shot comes in as well. Ooh, that was close. Had the keeper scrambling. Not a million miles away from goal, that one. That was dipping as well. Shades of Liston Golasso in that attempt. Cleared away, throw in. That's a good turn to go past one defender. Goes past two, cannot go past the third man. Needs to pass the ball in areas like that, in tight spaces like that. Here come the team in red. The flag goes up though. Long pass up front, and once again there's a red shirt in the way. Bulldozing his way past a couple of defenders, cuts it back as well. The keeper fumbles but recovers just in time. Keep Sports Odisha in the game. Once again going wrong with the clearance and just giving the opposition a throw in. They need to keep the ball on the ground. Yes, the conditions are tricky. Yes, the conditions are not suitable for football, but you got to play better. You got to play better if you want all 3 points from this game. It's a restart in play, and the ball still being played in the air, not on the ground. That's a decent pass on the right hand side. The number 11 once again finds the correct pass, but his teammate was not in a position to take the ball. Brilliant pressing from the team in blue, and this can result in a dangerous attack. Fine save from the keeper. He just gave the keeper the eyes and went the other way. But how good a save is that from the Sports Odisha keeper to keep his side in the game. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant work from the keeper who was just down and out a couple of minutes earlier. The game once again picking up pace in the second half. Needed though. Here's a cross. Bit of a defensive error. Can this result in the first goal of the game? Switching it to the right hand side. Just trying a little too much on his own there. Here comes Coach Odisha on the other side. Here's a long pass, trying to switch the flanks. But the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. Here can be a chance. Once again, quickly blocked out by the defense. Here come the team in blue on the other side though. Once again, the attack not quite resulting in any sort of advantage to either team. Waves of attack after attack after attack. It's like momentum, just swinging every single minute. But this game, unless it gets a goal, won't open up. This game is crying out for a goal. The sooner, the better. The idea was correct, but the implementation, maybe because of the pitch, not quite good. That is a brilliant pass down the right hand side. In these conditions, to just measure the pass, and the number 11 always so good on the ball. Three players around him, and he still wins a throw in for his side. Just needs to take his game to the next level now. Needs to find that finishing touch, the number 11. Here's a good pass. Once again, blocked by the defense. That's a decent turn, but the pass is astray. Here's a good pass. Bit of space opening up, switching it on the left hand flank the first time. Cross. And he will have to thank his heavens that he's still on the pitch after executing a cross like that. Helter skelter in the middle of the park, and the referee blows his whistle for a free kick to Sports Odisha. Probably not enough area where it could be dangerous for BIDANASI club, as here's a chip pass over the top of the defense, the header going straight out of play for a goal kick. This game, I keep on repeating it, this game needs a goal. because at the moment it's just getting cagey. It's need, it needs a goal to open up. Really, really needs a goal. Where will it come from though is the question. Here's a good pass. Will the goal finally come here? No. But if the shot did not have the requisite power to trouble the keeper. Keeper, after making that save, which was a rather routine save, down. Good to see the keeper back up. Hopefully, he will be able to continue for the next 20 odd minutes or so. Just trying to slow down the game. BIDANASI club. They were the dominant side in the first half, but Sports Odisha have been the better side in the second half. And if there is a team which looks like getting the next goal, the first goal of the game, it is the team in red. Here they come once again. Slipped but still finds the correct pass. Here's a shot! Who from this angle for a second it almost looked like it was going in, but it was pretty far away from the keeper. Does brilliantly to keep the ball in play. And here come, and before I even complete my sentence, the opposition are back at it. A corner for Bidanasi club. Can this be the much needed chance? Can this be the break that they need? Here's a brilliant delivery in the box, a free header, and that is the first goal of the game. And what a fine goal that is! A brilliant delivery in the box, just too hot to handle for the defense, and a mighty fine header to get the first goal of the game. And I have been saying all along that this game needs a goal to open up. It will be really interesting to see what Sports Odisha have in reply. They have some 15 odd minutes plus added time to get back in the game. But for this moment, let's talk about this beautiful goal. That is a beautiful header to score the first goal of the game. I said it in the first half, this game needs a moment of brilliance. And the moment of brilliance was provided by the goal scorer. Good goal to give Bidanasi club. the first goal of the game. Will they get all 3 points though out of this game is the question. Or will Sports Odisha be party spoilers? So here comes Sports Odisha with renewed vigor. But that vigor will have to calm down a bit. Need to get their heads back in the game. Need to take calm decisions on the field. Because even though Vidanasi club have scored the goal, and don't get me wrong, it has been a deserved lead, but by no stretch of imagination are Sports Odisha out of this. They have showed that they have it in them to get back in the game, to score goals. Can they do it under pressure after going a goal down? That is the question now. Will Bidanasi Club? And for Bidanasi Club, they have got two options now. Either keep on attacking the way they have been doing for the initial 75 minutes of the game, where they have been the better side, and for most part of the game they have kept the opposition at bay, or will they just sit back and defend their one goal advantage? The question now. Football is a simple game. The 11 players on both sides make it difficult. As here's a confirmation of the goal scorer, Prayesh Panda. So here comes the strike from distance. The keeper fumbles, recovers well enough. No harm done. This is good play from Sports Odisha. But once again, the final pass not quite there. Quickly taken throw in. Surrounded by a couple of players, just brilliantly to go past them, but just cannot go past the third. Here is a shot from distance. No troubles for the keeper. Just saw it all the way. Just guarded his goal and saw the ball going away. Bidanasi club are catching up with Sports Odisha as far as the number of goals scored in the tournament are concerned. Can they equal them? Can they get another one here? Here comes the number 11 once again. Does brilliantly to go past a couple of players and gets the shot in as well. How close was that to going in? I need to take a deep look at the replay of that one. That was a brilliant bit of play from the number 11. He has been astonishing in this game so far and deserved a goal. Were Sports Odisha saved by the post or by this wet field? We'll have to take a look at the replay of that one just to be sure. But my oh my, what a run that was, and the shot as well. And here comes once again with Anasi Club. Last ditch challenge coming in. This time the resulting shot goes wide, will be a goal kick. But they are coming really, really close to scoring the second goal of the game. Indeed, that took a deflection, will be a corner. Still waiting for that replay. BIDANASI club are certainly finishing the game strong, and he was once again. Let's just move on and not comment on the refereeing. Clearance comes in, might fall kindly for the team in blue. No, ball just rolling out of play.
once again surrounded by the team in blue. They're not finding it easy at the moment, Sports Odisha, to even get on the ball, leave aside scoring a goal. But scoring a goal takes just a second, So you just never know. You can dominate for 90, 92 minutes. Remember India versus Oman in Guwahati. Guwahati it was, I guess, where India dominated for 80 minutes, scored the goal as well. But that guy, I'm forgetting his name, two goals, and Oman just snatched victory from the hands of India, a game India thoroughly deserved to win. They were the better side, they dominated for the initial 80 minutes of the game. Al Mandar, I guess, was the guy's name, got the brace. But that is football for you. You can dominate for the entirety of the game, but the opposition can hurt you. And Sports Odisha might as well look for some inspiration and might as well look at Oman because this was the exact scene in that game as well. So the momentum in football can shift really, really quickly. They need the next goal, Sports Odisha. At the moment, it's all BIDANASI club. It's a brilliant interception. Once again, the keeper is down, requiring some treatment. This will kill some more time off the clock. Sports Odisha will look to get the next goal because if they don't, they will lose this game. And they need to be quick now. They need to quicken the pace of the game because at the moment the game is way too slow. As the offside flag from the assistant referee goes up, correct decision. As there is another player down, the referee will probably have to add a minimum of 7 to 8 minutes in this game. The way the game has stopped and started in the second half, and certainly you will not see one Sports Odisha player down now. but you will see a lot of Vidanasi players down on the ground. It's just natural what these footballers do. They try to kill time off the clock when they are in the lead. And this is where the referees need to get stringent as well. We all saw what happened at the World Cup. Every game you used to add 7 to 8 minutes, even 10 minutes. But in normal football, this just does not happen. So in World Cups, you did not see a lot of players going down because they knew that it will not help them. Even if they kill some time off the clock owing to injuries and treatment, the referee will add that at the end of the game. But here, if you go down for 15 to 20 minutes, the referee at max adds 6 to 7. That is the advantage. I remember Bangladesh doing it in the World Cup qualifiers at the Salt Lake Stadium. They were in the second half, out of the 45 minutes, the football was would have been played for a maximum of 15 to 16 minutes. I was at the ground that day, and the only thing Bangladesh did was stay on the ground, help them to a 1-all draw. But that is not the way football is played. And I still remember the reaction from the coach after just 5 minutes were added. Like from the 80th to the 90th minute, the game was not played for more than 3 to 4 minutes. Only in those 10 minutes, those 5 minutes were killed by Bangladesh. But the referee did not add. If that was a World Cup Qatar game, the referee would have added a minimum of 20 minutes owing to the antics of the Bangladeshi players. But the referee added 5. That is refereeing for you. Some setup, right? And the referees have not been kind to India. Be it the AFC Cup, even in the AFC Champions League. I remember in the season that Goa played, the initial 2 games, Goa drawn against better sides than them. Dheeraj being the hero. But in either of the games, in the first game it was a penalty, and in the second game it was a handball in the penalty box, another penalty. So 2 penalties were clearly denied, which could have resulted in famous victories for the Indian club, but the referees have always favored West Asian nations when it comes to continental football in Asia. As here comes Sports Odisha. Will this be the moment that they get the equalizer? Here is the header handball. That is a nailed on penalty, and thankfully, this time the referee does not make a mistake. He has been nothing less than poor for the entirety of the game, but for once, the referee giving a Sports Odisha decision correct. The players can argue all night long, but it will not change the referee's decision. And here is the chance for Sports Odisha to equalize, to come right back in this game. Ever since conceding the goal in the 75th minute of the game, they have quickened this game up. They have, even though BIDANASI club have tried to kill the game off, but they have been at it. They have mounted on the pressure on BIDANASI club, and here is the chance. Here is the chance for the team in red to equalize. Pintu Samal. It will be Pintu Samal who will take the penalty. Pintu against Jamie. Will Jamie deny Pintu, or will Pintu give his side the equalizer? This penalty has a lot riding on it. It's Pintu! Just finds the bottom corner, right into the side netting, and giving the keeper absolutely no chance. Sent him the wrong way and just slotted it home with commanding ease, under commanding pressure. And even if the keeper would have gone the right way, there are not many keepers in the world who can score that, who can save that. That is a brilliant penalty under pressure. Just the composure on the penalty. And now 1-1 will be interesting to see. Will be really interesting to see. And I'm telling you, if there is not a single goal, like not another goal in this game, you will not find one Bidanasi player, not one Bidanasi player going down. Now they are complaining to the referee about adding time on the clock. They have been doing it for the entirety of the second half. And this time it is the turn of the keeper of the team in red to go down. Both the keepers have done it. Now it's the time for the opposition, as here's a confirmation of the goal scored up into Samal. But now the team in blue have absolutely no right to complain to the referee as far as wasting time is concerned, because they have done it for the entirety of the second half. You cannot be hypocrite. Sorry, football does not work this way. When you have done it for the 45 minutes, for the previous 45 minutes, just cannot do it now. Just cannot complain about it now. 7 minutes have been added on, and ever since they were added on, we have not seen a minute of football. Let's see what the final few moments of the game have in store for us. Will we see another goal in this game? Will we see a winner in this game? Or will it end all square at the end of regulation time? So here comes the number 11 trying to chip it, not quite getting the requisite distance. This could have been dangerous, can still be dangerous. Finally cleared away by the team in red though. But the team in blue will not go down without a fight. They will look. They will look to find the winner. They have been the better side. The handball was probably an unlucky incident, and with the way things are happening, looks like it is BIDANASI club who are looking to get all 3 points in this game, while the team in red have just shut stop after the goal. Here's a shot from distance. The less said about that shot, the better. Does not get the requisite distance on that clearance, the keeper. And here they come once again, the team in blue. It's the number 11 going past the defender. Not quite as effective on the left hand side as he was on the right hand side, but still wins a throw in for his side here. Here come Bedanasi Club. Floated delivery, far post. The keeper comes out and does a brilliant punch out. That's a brilliant punch out from the keeper. Finally cleared away, but they will come right back. But before that, the referee has blown his whistle in favor of Sports Odisha, a player that was completely taken out. Look at that. The player was completely taken out, banged straight in the advertising hoardings. Is clearly not fine. That is a proper injury which needs treatment. But with the scoreline being 1-1, he will get on with it. Now, if they were in the lead, he would have stayed down for the next 5 minutes. But that is football for you. Here's a long pass, cleared away, onto the feet of the team in red player, bodies on the line stuff. No one, absolutely no one in the opposition half. I do not know whom the pass was headed to. Momentum still swinging in the final few moments of the game, as here's a header and the clearance will be a throw in for Sports Odisha. A long throw, the flick on header is intercepted by the defense. This can be dangerous, but the keeper just comes out and clears the ball away before the striker could latch onto it. Both the teams going for the win now. Both the teams have smelt blood once, and they will not go down without a fight here. Both these teams want all 3 points from this game now, and especially with Anasi Club, who were the better side in the game, who dominated the entirety of the proceedings until they conceded the equalizer. And so, if Sports Odisha are to score the second goal. This is going to be daylight robbery at night. But it does not look likely that Sports Odisha are going to get the next goal. At the moment, both the teams just cancelling each other out, and the scoreline pretty much looks affirmed to stay the way it is. But these guys have clearly put on a show. Never easy conditions. Not it was not easy at the start of the game with rain belting down and the conditions not quite proper enough for football, for beautiful football. But both these teams have given it everything. Yes, it has not been the most technical game. You have not seen tiki taka, as you would call it, but both the teams have clearly shown that this game means a lot for, for both the sides. As here's the cross at the far post. The header just came in at the right time. If not for that header, there would have been a header for the opposition. And he has been taken down there. Should have been a yellow card once again, but once again, when a team in blue player has pulled a Sports Odisha player down, the referee has kept the cards in his pocket. Yeah, in the last minute of added time, it will be interesting to see till when the referee keeps the play on. As the clearance took a deflection, will be a throw in for the team in blue. There have been 6 minutes of consistent football. The first minute of added time was clearly wasted by the keeper. So probably that should be it. Last 40 seconds of the game. And with that, no, the whistle has still not come from the referee. Probably one last chance. One last chance for Sports Odisha to get the ball in the opposition box. One last chance to mount an attack. One last chance to get all 3 points from this game. It is the goal scorer Pinto who is on the ball. Needs a really good delivery because this is most probably the last action of the game. Here's a good delivery. Bounce over the keeper and into the back of the net. My oh my, what a result this is. A goal out of absolutely nowhere and Pinto with the brace to seal the game off. Wow, what a goal. What a way to end this game. And I was giving the Oman example, and it was against India versus Jordan where this happened to Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Exactly this happened to Gurpreet where the ball just bounced over him into the back of the net. And in a game that the team in blue BIDANASI club dominated for the entirety of the first 80 minutes, scored a goal. Sports Odisha take all 3 points, and it is Pinto with a brace. First through a penalty and then from a free kick, almost 60 yards away from goal, where the ball just bounced over the keeper and into the back of the net. They might not have deserved all 3 points from this game. They were not the better side today, but that is football for you. At the end of 90 minutes, it is Sports Odisha 2, Bidanasi Club 1, and it is Pinto Samal, the centre back who is the hero, with 2 goals in added time to give his side all 3 points from this game. Hopefully, you all had a great time. Thank you. This is your commentator Devan Sunthalia signing off.